Oh, hello. I didn't see me there. Hi there, my name is Mars and welcome to Proud Parlour. Today I'm going to be showing you my disco lips tutorial. This is my personal favourite look for fun, frolics and funerals. You will need a toothbrush, I'll explain later, lip scrub, lip balm, a small flat angled brush, gel eyeliner, liquid lipstick, concealer or a thick foundation, powder, glitter primer, and your favorite fabulous face-friendly, Jesus, that glitter. Lip scrub, toothbrush, wet with water. Put it on your lips. And with the toothbrush, lightly go back and forth. This is going to exfoliate your lips and it's going to make them really nice and smooth, but also it's going to get the blood pumping in them, which will make them nice and plump and juicy. Lip balm. You only want to use a little bit of this because otherwise there's too much lip balm for the lipstick to work through. So first you want to start by outlining the shape of your lips. So what I used to do this is I use a gel eyeliner and they're going to last all night. They're really durable, but before they dry down they blend really easily and they're really easy to work with. Draw the shape of an X, just like that, so you can get a really good Cupid's bow shape. I'm going to take one side here, I'm going to drag I drag it with quite a bit of force just to get a really clean line. Now, so this next part is very important. I am not going to draw the end of my lip here, where my lips naturally are, because this is not about natural beauty. What I do is I draw my lips up at an angle, just like my eyeliner and like my eyebrows, because this gives a facelift kind of like snatched effect, as we call it, which looks kind of like feline and kind of cartoonish. So I do the same with my lips, which gives expression and which gives lift to the mouth. So I'm going to draw the end, the corner of my lip up. So I'm going to draw a line here, and I draw it right into the corner here so that it will connect with the bottom lip. So the next part is the bottom lip, and this is the funniest part of the whole tutorial because you're going to look like an absolute psychopath, but it is going to give you an amazing lip shape. I smile as wide as I can before I put on the lip liner, because I used to think that I did really good lips, and then I'd see photos of my mouth moving or singing or doing something like that, and I realized the shape was completely different. So you need to draw on your lip shape while your mouth is moving so you can see what it looks like when you're going to be performing, when you're going to be talking, when you're going to do other things with your mouth. At the beginning of my bottom lip, the outside corners here, I use the natural lip line, and this is because if I were to draw outside that line there, firstly, these two wouldn't connect properly, and secondly, if you draw them out that way, your lips are just going to look like this. So I'm going to follow the natural shape for a short moment. Just get into the corner there, make sure that the top and the bottom are definitely going to connect properly. Move your mouth a lot so you get a good idea of whether they work together or not. So stay inside the lines for this part. And now is the fun part. I recommend doing this alone, because if you're doing this in a dressing room with other drag queens, they will think that you are a psychopath. So smile, wide as you can, and then you're going to see how your lips look. So I'm going to draw like this, below the natural shape. You want to do this with a very firm hand, that you get like a clean line to join. Easy lines like that. Okay, that's big enough for today. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go over these lines before they dry down, and I'm going to blend them out a bit. I recommend stippling because you're maintaining a lot of the color while blending it at the same time. And the reason why I use a darker color to begin with is because you want to create an ombre effect. So the same way that you can contour cheekbones and noses and jawlines, you can contour your lips. So if you have darker lips around the parameters, and if you have a lighter color in the center, it's going to give the effect of more dimension and more volume. Now that this brown is already laid down and it's blended, as soon as you apply your lipstick, you get an instant ombre effect. I've made a little mistake here. So this next step is really important, and it's a really good trick for when you fuck up your lipstick. Because let's be honest, you're a messy bitch. Take a brush, the smaller the better, and dip it in a little bit of your foundation. Go around the edges of your lips and go over any mistakes. It highlights around your lips and it gives it extra shape and extra impact and another kind of like cartoon kind of effect. Just tap and then gently drag. Don't be afraid to use your finger as well to blend. Fingers are actually very, very good because you have heat in your skin and you have oils in your skin, which will blend things really well. Afterwards, make sure to set it with powder just to seal the deal. However, you can either set with a translucent powder or a powder that matches your skin tone, just to make it look quite clean, or you can use a brighter powder if you really want to go for that highlighted sharp effect around the lips, which looks really, really cool. I always recommend using a liquid lipstick, especially for drag, because these are without a doubt the longest lasting. And when you've created a whole new lip shape, you really can't afford to let it smudge. Otherwise, it's not a little bit of your lipstick gone, it's like your whole new mouth is disappeared. I never, ever trust a drag queen that uses bullet lipstick. You're a psychopath. Now for the really fun part, glitter. The reason why glitter is so great to put on your lips is not only because, you know, glitter fixes literally everything, but putting it on your lips in the center will give your lips a huge amount of volume. I've tried pretty much everything on the face of the planet to get glitter to stick to my lips. I used to literally spray my mouth with hairspray, and I used to be a smoker. I'm very, very blessed today that I did not actually go up in flames. This is hands down by far the best thing that I have ever used, which is the NYX Glitter Primer. As it says on the literal thing, this is made for the sole purpose of adhering glitter to yourself. I put it on my hand like this. I swish it around with my ring finger. Don't need an awful lot. I'm going to put a bit on the center. I pat it really rapidly but really lightly with that ring finger, and that's going to make it really, really tacky really quickly. You heard that correctly. Increasing the tackiness. Can you imagine? If you fan your mouth, now you get your glitter. This glitter is also by NYX. It is called, I don't speak French, but it's red, which is the most important thing. Dip a little bit into the cap, then get a flat brush. It's important that it's flat because a fluffy brush won't be able to grip the product. So you put your flat brush in here and you swish it around a little bit, and then you're just going to pack this onto your lip firmly. Like, come on. And now you're ready to disappoint your parents. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Mixcloud at Mr. Miss Mars. MRMSMARS. Finally. Look forward to seeing you at Proud soon. Stay safe and stay home.